Yes, my peoples, what's happening? What's going on? Ashctizzy here, and I'm here with your boy Twin Breaks Mikes. What's going on, brother? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. What you saying? Everything all cushy?
Come on,
Boy,
bro.
show them teeth, my boy.
Hey, you know what I'm
No,
trying to say,
show
bro.
them teeth, cuz.
We don't go to Turkey for these, bro. We just do the. You know what I'm trying
Nah.
to say, bro? I don't want to.
Shout
Wow.
out Errol on the last episode when he was coming with, oh, hey, the boy's up the top with the 10 teeth. Yo, Errol, the screen
That's
ain't big
it,
enough
bro.
to fit the grinning now, my boy.
That's it, bro. We don't go to Turkey for these. But listen to this. Before I start, I just want to shout out BOA Subs. As I've said to you before and after subs, fantastic if you like to work out, if you're into endurance training, if you're into weightlifting training, or just in general, if you want to add some electrolytes to your life, man. I'll put the unique code in the bio. Obviously, if you go on the code, you get a percentage off. And yeah, man, support the boy, man, because these are fantastic, man. But yeah, man, we here, man, and I can't lie, man. We got some fantastic news for the Arsenal. We got some fantastic news, broski, man. I can't lie, bro. I ain't stopped smiling since the news broke, bro. I ain't stopped smiling, bro.
This is like winning a little trophy without winning the trophy. You know what I mean? It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Long time, boy.
Obviously, to be fair, we've had a fantastic window, bro. I've always been positive in it. I've always said, and if you go back to what I've said to the man, them, what I've said on Twitter, what I've said to people that I spoke to directly, I've said Andrea Berta is no joke, bro. Like, he is not a joke, man, of a sporting director, bro. If you look at what he's done at Atletico Madrid since 2013, since he's left, bro, he's not Edu on the barbecue putting up.
I was gonna say that. You know what? Shout out Edu. You done your thing. You done what you needed to do. But yo, step over because the big dog Berta said, "Yo, here's my shades. Putting them on. I'm coming." Because he done that.
If I had shades right now around me, I would have put them on just to show the energies, bro.
It is wild what he's done in the space of how long's he been there? What, 5-6 months? Probably not even that. He's even been there,
bro. Not even that, bro. Realistically, he came kind of towards the end of last season, bro, which is like May, bro. That's only like 3 months.
That's what I mean. Yeah, 3 months. Yeah, 3-4 months. You know what I mean? So, for what he's done in a short period of time, it just makes you think what was going on when Edu was there.
This is what I'm trying to say, man.
Going on when he was there, because a man to come in and do what he's done, because there's no way. Arteta might have been involved in half of this and a bit here and there, but I reckon Berta's put his foot down and said, "Yo, big man, you've got me into this role. You've told me your aspirations. I'll help you achieve that." And he's gone out and said, "Yo, here we go."
You know full well Berta's put his foot down because realistically, Arsenal was looking at Sesko for 2 or 3 years, and that was an Arteta type of signing. Arteta said he likes Sesko, which no disrespect to or no shade. Sesko's a good player, but obviously Eucharist is a gunman, innit? But really and truly, Arteta wanted Sesko. Arteta's been chasing Sesko for a while. Edu was kind of backing that. Berta's come in and said, you know what? They want this much for Sesko. Scrap that. I see who the gunman is. I see who the real striker is in Europe, and we're bringing him to the table. And remember as well, yeah, a lot of people give credit to the Atletico Madrid team that won the league. I think they won it twice, to be fair, under Berta. You know, in La Liga, it's usually a Madrid or Barcelona race, bro. And he's literally, Simeone's been there for a while. But if you look at the backbone and the people that don't get the credit for the work that they do, bro, Andrea Berta is head of that, bro.
He's worth his weight in gold, isn't he, bro?
He's definitely worth his weight in gold, bro. And he's the guy that kind of brings in and gets rid of and brings in. And he's made some bad boy signings at Atletico. So when he landed for us, I always said, listen, man, it's a patience thing. And if you remember as well, we've not only have we made some crucial signings, bro, in terms of big names, yeah, we've filled gaps that we needed to fill.
100%.
Renewed contracts that we needed to fill. Edu was a kind of a man that would kind of leave man with a year, and they're saying, "Are we gonna stay? Are we not?" And all of a sudden, the man's gone for free, bro, and we've lost out on profit, bro. So Andrea Berta, not only is he a genius in signing players, but he's a genius in identifying who needs a contract renewal and who doesn't. So
he knows how to work. He knows how he's been around the system long enough to work it. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not his first rodeo. If anything, he's coming with that experience we was missing, probably with Edu. And he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it properly for you up now. This is what you're getting. You're not gonna lump it, because even if you think of it, How many Champions League finals have Atletico been to in that? Well, they got 2014, 2016.
Yeah, they've definitely been to 2. It could be 3, but
I'm sure 2014, 2016 again. Berta's involved in that as well.
bro,
I mean, so he's proven, definitely proven.
He's proven, and not only is he proven, I think that when you're talking transfers and you're talking about deals and stuff like that, bro, you need to have that respect, bro. Like you need to be respected. Like when the sporting director calls you, no disrespect to Edu, but he ain't got the same kind of pull or same kind of aura as Andrea Berta.
Voice, isn't it? I reckon Andrea Berta's picking up the phone. There's no small talk. This is what I want. This is what I'm willing to lay out. Where are we going from here? There's no
100.
small talk, and you can see that with the way we've signed Eze. It's the quickest player I've ever seen Arsenal sign.
100%.
From the Fabrizio, the David Ornstein releasing it to him confirming and signing, the quickest I've ever seen a movement for Arsenal. So, and you know what I relate it to? The man them on Tinder. You got a thing's interest. But you're like, she's not fully into me. So you're like, oh, let me go flick a little right and left and that. But you like the friend. And then the friend says, yo, to that one, yo, baby girl, your friend, like, what? You're chatting to the same person? And then, you know what I say? Bring it home. You know where you're going. You're going home. You're coming to the real side of London.
A man said Tinder, you know. But yeah, man, I think, yeah, and that's what I wanted to ask you, yeah, is like a lot of people have obviously labeled it as a Arsenal hijack Spurs, and it's the quickest that we've ever done this move, and XYZ, and all of a sudden we put in a bid and then there's a medical done and that. But would you really say, and there's no right or wrong answer, this is just opinionated, isn't it? Would you really say it's a hijack, or would you say it's more of a strategic move? And whichever one you go for, why do you think so? And then obviously I'll give you my opinion.
In my head, I think it's more strategic and it's from both sides. Yeah, let's look at it. When was the last time Tottenham were willing to shell out 60 million on a player? Never done it. It's not in their history to go out lump 60. Even us, it was not previous. We wouldn't go out and slap 60 million on a player until recent season. But Tottenham, they've not. Look at Gibbs White. Gibbs White was meant to go there. What happened? It fell through. Now you got Eze. I feel like Eze had to do what he had to do to make Arsenal aware of the situation. Arsenal were always sort of aware of what was going on around Eze. It was just waiting for us to pull the trigger. And I think it's a bit of back and forth. Like I said, Eze's played his part in it. Arsenal have played their part. Tottenham have played their part. ABC makes the triangle. Do you know what I mean? That's how I see it. I don't think it's a hijack, because if Tottenham wanted him that bad, they would have signed him as quick as we signed him.
You know okay, now let me play devil's advocate though, because what I'm hearing is, and it could be lies, it could not be. Obviously, I'm not no ITK. I'm not in there like that as much as I wish I was, but I'm hearing that we offered the same kind of similar deal as Tottenham have offered, which is obviously 60 million up front and 7.5 million in the add-ons. Now, if Eze has been told by Arsenal, look, we are going to sign you, but obviously, as you know, Arteta has come out and said we need to get rid of some players. If Eze has been told that by Arsenal and he stalled it on his side, is that obviously for us is great, but obviously for Tottenham, that's why Tottenham are kind of going mad, because I feel like a lot of Tottenham fans are saying we should have wrapped this up ages ago. We should have done this, same old Tottenham. But from what I'm reading, we just offered the same amount that Tottenham have offered. Also, when it comes to personal terms, I heard that Tottenham even offered more. Now, obviously, it's the player that decides where he wants to go. If Crystal Palace have said, look, 67 million is what it is. If you offer that money, you talk to the player, wherever he wants to go, we give him that respect to choose wherever he wants to go. So if Eze's agent has spoken to him and said, look, I've been in contact with Arsenal. Arsenal want you, but at the moment, they're kind of dillying and dallying with their outgoings. Obviously, I think with Kai Havertz, when Kai Havertz has got injured now, bearing in mind Eze and Havertz don't play in the same position, but where I think that Andrea Berta is a very, very good director, or sporting director, should I say, is that when he feels like there's about to be toxic noise, he knows how to act quick. Because what I'm also reading is,
Gone.
What I'm also reading is that this deal was done with Crystal Palace days ago, bro. What's the date?
Yeah. I believe that was done days ago as well. I don't believe this wasn't done over like as quick as it's come out on all of it. This is prior to this. But like I said, Arsenal knew what they was doing going into it. Eze knew what he was doing, and back to Tottenham knew what they was doing. That's literally how. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not a back and forth. Arsenal hijacked this. Like you said, Berta's ready to shut the toxic noise. He's ready to close it out.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to close it out quickly. And you know what? Also about the Arsenal going to we need to move some players and that. If that was the case, we've not really moved players out there like that yet. We've still gone and signed him with 2 weeks in the window left. Now the players, the outgoings you might start seeing 1 or 2 head start. Do you know what? Could you go out here, you go here, go on loan, whatever. Now you might start seeing it. But if it was a case of selling players, I don't believe Arsenal would have waited this long to sell man to then go in and get Eze. Berta had the plan, had the outset. If you looked at the list, I reckon the players of the list, the last person on that list to go was Eze. Yeah, I don't think they was leaving. I don't think they was leaving him.
100%. And
I don't think they were leaving him, man.
I agree. I always feel like Arsenal was gonna get Eze, and that's why I said that Berta's very good at drowning the noise out. Because if you remember when we signed Noni, and it got a bit. Why are we signing Noni? We need a striker. Within 2 weeks, he wrapped up Gyökeres. So he knew that noise was coming, and he knew, you know what? Right now it's a bit loud, but I've got a plan. Let me get this Gyökeres over the line. Kai Havertz has gone down. He knows we're crying out for a left winger, and he knows that, you know what, we need a backup striker. I think that he's already spoken to Palace days ago and said, here's what we want to pay. 100%. We want to get rid of our players, but we will let you know. We'll give you a call when we're ready to kind of sanction that deal. We've told Eze, we're coming for you. Just wait. Which is why, if you remember, Chelsea played Crystal Palace on deadline day, and there was all this talks about Eze's not going to play because he's agreed with Tottenham and blah, blah, blah. But Eze played. And one of my friends said to me, if that deal was wrapped up, there's no way Eze would play. Almost like Crystal Palace in the qualifiers in Europe, yeah? Eze's not playing. And the reason why he's not playing is because it's a done deal. Crystal Palace
this paper signed, documents have been signed.
Literally, Crystal Palace
this gentleman's agreement.
Of course. And Crystal Palace can't afford for a 67 million asset to get injured, for him to not go this season and then end up losing money. And truly, that's why I genuinely think that behind the scenes, Berta is a very strategic man. And he let them know that, look, we're coming. As soon as Havertz got injured, he knew there was going to be noise about, we need Rodrigo, we need this, we need that. He's got on the blower and said,
yo,
we'll do this right now. No long thing. I don't want to wait until we get rid of players. I know what's going to happen with the Arsenal ways. Let's wrap this transfer up right now. And that's why I have to give him his credit, man. So that's why I don't necessarily. I think that as an Arsenal fan and for the banter side, it looks like a hijack, and I'm happy to run with that.
100%.
This is not the Tottenham fans, isn't it? But in reality, I just think that it was a very strategic move from Arsenal, and I think that Eze was always going to come, bro. And that's what I wanted to ask you now. So we both think that obviously Eze isn't really a Havertz type of player, so that deal was going to come anyway. Do you think now, if Arsenal get rid of some players, there's another one to come in? Also, who do we need to get rid of in order to bring somebody else in? Who would you like to see come through that door? Realistically as well. Let's not be unrealistic. Let's be realistic.
Signing Eze, do you know what it does? Again, like you said, with the noise thing, it kind of takes the pressure a bit off Gyökeres.
And Noni.
Don't get me wrong, Noni's had it, like you said, Noni had it. Then Gyökeres come in, covered Noni a bit. Now you've got Eze. But the only difference is we all know Eze's proven what he's proven in the Prem.
And all of the fans, this was the one signing that we done where 100% of the fans was like, bring Eze. There was no questions about should he come, should he not, can he do it here? 100% of the fans was like, bring Eze, which is why he's got a different pressure because all the fans are going to love him from
That's what I mean. Yeah. And you've got to understand as well, the trolling he's kind of done with Tottenham. Like, he could have got any other team in the world involved. The sake that Tottenham come in for him, he knew where he was going. Let's be real. You ask him 2 months ago, end of the season, you're going to move at it. Where would you like to go? Give me 3 clubs. I promise you Tottenham ain't in that list.
Hey, we've all
I
seen the
promise
video
you
of
that.
Eze saying he's an Arsenal fan, bro. We've all seen the videos
But
of him saying,
regardless of Arsenal fan or not, if you asked him, he would not. I promise you now, I don't think he would have put Tottenham in that list. Not a chance.
100%.
In his top 3 picks, he's not putting Tottenham. So
100%.
that little trolling thing in that, yeah, yo, your fan favorite. He's gonna have some mad shirt sales. His shirt sales alone will buy us. His shirt sales alone will buy us another player.
Eze number 10, and I feel like the whole way that the lead up's gone to it, he's already a fan favorite, bro.
Yeah, 100%. That cheeky smile, 10 teeth and that. Pearly wax. We can't knock the guy. But yeah, no, I think Eze coming in takes a bit of pressure off Gael Carrez and that. Yeah, Gael Carrez ain't this hit the ground running, didn't have the greatest performance again, man.
First game, man. Let's
let that guy bed in. Let that guy bed in.
Lead on Saturday, man. Let's be light.
Don't let him slap the mask on your ground. Don't let him be the one to slap that all over on your ground. You become a viral meme. You get me? So I think now, give us 8 games, 5 to 8 games. That team will be firing, I reckon, on all cylinders. And it's the squad depth we've added to. Back to what you're saying about getting rid of who we would get rid of. If we didn't bring someone in, I wouldn't be.
I don't think we can be mad, bro. I think if you asked us in the beginning of the transfer market, the players we're going to bring in, are you happy with that? Every single Arsenal fan would have said, "What? That don't
if
even
there's an
sound
Arsenal
like
fan out there, if there's an Arsenal fan out there that says no or says something different, then
they're lying.
Right now,
we're just being. Right now, let's be honest. We're just being greedy.
Of course,
with this one more that we want, we're just being greedy.
Of course,
being greedy.
Listen, again, we haven't seen this for a long time. For Arsenal to go out and splash this cash, it's Berta involved, it's us staying in Champions League, this, that. There's loads of factors for us to go out and spend this money. Do you know what I mean? But outgoings, who?
Zinny.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Zinny, he can dust. We don't.
Reece Nelson.
Yeah,
I think Zinny, Reece Nelson.
Yeah, I'm with you on Zinny. Definitely Zinny.
I heard, I don't know again if this is true. We'll find out because the transfer market is only about 10, 11 days left. I heard, and I can't believe it. If this is the truth, then I heard a Saudi Arabia club, bro, have offered. Are thinking about putting 80 million down for Martinelli, bro.
Bruv, see me. I might take my top off and start lap dancing on the table if we don't cash out for 80 million for Martinelli, we're stupid.
You're very silly.
We're stupid.
To be fair, I said again, Arteta don't have a say, bro. It's Berta, and Berta will know that. 80 million for Martinelli, you take that.
80 million. 80 million is just covered the Eze.
Just covered
the Eze. 80 million for a geezer who's just covered someone who's better than him. Yeah. Take it. I'm taking the money and running with it.
100%.
I'm running. I'm gone. But 100%. Going out like you said, Zinchenko, Reece Nelson, they're just sitting on the bench, really doing nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Martinelli.
If
we can get good dough,
if we're getting that piece for him, boy, see you later. Go. We don't need you. You know what I mean? See you later. I think signing that I like. I've only watched him once, and that was at the Emirates Cup. But that Mosquera, he looks like a decent signing, value for money as well for us.
Bro, he covers gaps as well, bro. He covers gaps.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. He's a good signing for us. Bar the obvious anyway, like the Gael Carrez, Eze.
But if you could bring in one more person now, let's just say, for example, Arsenal get rid of Zinchenko, Martinelli, Reece Nelson. Let's just say that them 3 go out the door, and we can bring in one more realistically. Because for me, I'll tell you who I see. I'm gonna say, and obviously I've seen the rumors lurk around. Like I said, I'm just being mad greedy now because really and truly, we don't need anybody else.
We're gonna say after 3 both the names and see if it's the same person because I've just clocked one that I've got in my head. It's realistic.
I know it's not, but we're gonna see. Cool.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Semenyo.
Morgan Rogers.
Oh,
bro. But wait, Semenyo is first choice for me. But I just think that because we signed Eze, I don't think we're gonna sign that high of a profile player now. I think that it was either a Semenyo or Eze. The differences with Morgan Rogers for me is he's young. He's not gonna expect to come into that team and play week in, week out. I feel like I would love Semenyo, bro.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
But realistically, after we've just signed Eze and we've got Noni and we got Saka, I don't see Semenyo coming in now, bro.
Yeah,
that was like,
of course.
Yeah, so I do think that if we do get somebody else, it's not gonna be a superstar type player. It might just be somebody who can do a bench job and come on every now and
then. It's gonna be someone in like the contract talks that'll be like, look, you're gonna be a squad rotation player, play your part in the team. Sort of like not a Jordan Henderson, but like not the age right, but you know what I mean. Like man will come and do his part for the team, go home, I've been paid, see you later.
Literally 100%.
I mean? That's all I think we need. But yeah, bar that, I think even like I said, if we don't, we're cooking on all cylinders now.
We're
like
super
Arsenal can't turn Arsenal and be like, we're not in it.
Yeah, bro.
I mean? If for me, I feel like if Liverpool signed Isaac, then it's you know what, second year in a row, Liverpool are running away with it. See you later.
I don't think so, bro. Obviously, like
I'm just saying in general, win it in general out there, like, oh yeah, Isaac's gone to Liverpool, But Arsenal signing Eze now, I think puts us in it.
I think it puts us right in it. I think
we have no excuse. We got to go and just give it socks now.
100%. I think Eze is a game changer. You know, Saka on his day is a game changer. And you know, when Gyökeres finally hits the floor running, you know, he's a goal scorer. Odegaard now has no excuses to not feed the passes. Nothing. We brought in Zubimendi. We see how class he is. Declan Rice there as well. And the best defensive unit in the Premier League, bro, is us.
Just everything above that back five, the CDM and the back four, everything above that has the license now to say, you know what, you just go do what you got to do.
Yeah. And we got game in the team, bro. All this low block teams and that, bro. We got players like Eze now that can twist you up. We got Saka that can twist you up. You can bring on Noni. You can bring on Noni if you want.
We got the brother them. We got the brothers. We haven't had no brother them for a long time.
We're bringing back the old school Arsenal, man. But yeah, Max, I'm gonna wrap it up here, man. This episode was just, you know what I mean. We didn't want to dance and stunt on. We didn't want to dance and stunt on Tottenham, but at the end of the day, man, when we sign a player like Eze, bro, we got to talk about it.
Yeah, you got it. You can't leave that one. You had to.
You can't leave that one out, man. 100%. But yeah, Mike, same as always, man. Where can they find you, my broski?
_Mike. That's the socials: TikTok, Insta, X, the whole shebang, man. Links will be down in the description. They'll be on X as well, Twitter. So yeah, man, we're here. Another episode wrapped in the bag. Like I said again, we're gonna be a lot more active this season. It's gonna 100%. Be 10 times more active than last.
100%, bro. Exactly what Mike said, man. This season we're gonna be consistent. We're gonna cover a lot of things. We got a good team around us. Yeah, man, we're just gonna be solid with this, man. But look out for the Football Chit Chat show, which obviously we drop. We drop it on about Tuesday or Wednesdays. I'm gonna stick to a day. I'm probably gonna do it on Tuesday. The reason why I'm gonna drop it on Tuesday is because 9 times out of 10, you might have a game Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then that's kind of the cutoff point. And then Tuesday, there's kind of no Premier League game. So what I'm gonna probably do going forward is drop the Football Chit Chat videos on a Tuesday. We record them on a Sunday, man. So yeah, man, everyone look out for that. Like I said, all the socials will be in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, and do all of that, man. And we'll catch you lot in a bit, man.
Peace out. Love.